Hey everyone, welcome. This is your host Shorty. I'm out here in my shop today, not in the studio. I've got so much stuff to review. It's overwhelming. I've got everything here for pilot car stuff, for my DIY electric vehicles, my solar wind generator stuff, and my hydroponics and hemp farm. But we'll get into that later. This video is mainly to tell you, as most of you know, I've got some major health problems going on. They're looking at going back in, and I'm having another open heart surgery here in the next week or so, so I'll be out for about 6 to 10, 12 weeks, like the last one. So I sold Pilot Car Map to Tim Scott over at PilotBoss. He's going to take the site where I was unable to because of health reasons. I didn't have the energy to keep going. I do appreciate all you guys' help. Those that stayed with me when I had to start charging. It's now free again. And I believe everyone has been refunded what they were going to pay for the month of March. I think I took care of the last one today that I had forgotten. But anyway, I refunded everybody's money. Tim's taken the site over. I'm still working with him to get him in the transfer and get him acquainted with the software that myself and my partner Jack wrote. All the coding and everything was fairly straightforward. It's almost all in PHP, so it's fairly easy to use and work if you've done with anything like it before. But anyway, that's what this main thing is about. Tim is going to do his best to continue working with it and helping everybody, get you guys all acquainted with. Get that mic out of there. There we go. That's better. Anyway, it's just going to be a lot nicer having someone there that has the time and to take care of everything and to keep the Pilot Car Map going. It's a great idea. More and more trucking companies are coming into it. They're finding their pilots a lot easier, quicker. Pilot car operators are getting loads much more often than they were. So the more you use it, the more you update it. Like I've said before in a few of my videos, if you leave your home area on Tuesday, let's say you're leaving Dallas, Texas, and you're headed for Los Angeles, and you're going to be there on Friday. Well, go on to Pilot Car Map sometime during your trip, change your location to LA, to Los Angeles for that date. That lets trucks know that are getting loaded on Friday that you're going to be there and you're available to go anywhere. And brokers out there, I've got one broker up in the Midwest who is using the site. He's quadrupled his income because he's now finding pilots for the companies that he works with all over the United States. He's not set in his own little country area there. And so it's really good. It was an idea I had to put drivers and loads together, and I had honestly never thought about the broker end of it, how much it could help them. So, and it's doing an incredible job. We've got a few brokers now that are using the site almost exclusively. They're slowly getting away from Facebook, which I cannot understand how anyone can possibly do business on a social media. But that's just me. I mean, yes, I do sales. I try to sell stuff through Amazon, through eBay, Walmart, Banggood, Barney's, everyone. And social media is an easy way to get the word out that it's there. I admit that, but not to run my business out of. I see on some of the so-called load boards posting for pilot cars needed, and what gets me is you're only reaching a few pilots that are right there in that in an area that maybe the load's not. So I don't know. It's just me. I don't care for the social media aspect as far as running a brokerage or a pilot car service. It does work. Some of the people love it, but the ones that are using Pilot Car Map, they're doing 3 times the bit. Well, the one guy up in the Midwest, he's doing 4 times more now than what he was before by notifying the companies that he works with and that he's been with for a while, letting them know he's now got access to pilots nationwide. So they have him to call and him only. And then he's hiring these pilots all over the country. And everybody says, well, I wouldn't do that. It's a broker I don't know. Well, you're taking the loads off Facebook. What's the difference? I mean, I would much rather believe a broker that's working on a pilot car website than a social media or Craigslist. I mean, that's just, I don't know. It's just me. So anyway, that's all this video was about, just to let you guys know what's going on, what's happening, and why I'm leaving it. If everyone looks at Oregon, you're going to see my car is no longer available for use. I'm done. I had a mini stroke, is what they're calling it, about 3 weeks ago. It's the first one I've had. I've had 17 heart attacks in 8 years since I had my open heart surgery in 2011. And I'm going back in. They think my heart's ripped back open again and it might be leaking. Real slow, but they think they found fluid around the heart. So it looks like we're going to go back in and open me up. So if I don't get back, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff here to review, so hopefully I do. If for no other reason. We've got a couple items that are going to be fun to do. This one here was sent to me, and it was free. It's from Outlead. It's a portable air pump. It's supposed to go up to 75 pounds. I haven't even opened the box yet. It's been snowing out. Today it's about 29 degrees outside and raining. I don't know why it's not freezing yet, but it is. I've got all kinds of stuff here to review, like I said. There's stuff in bags I haven't even opened yet. I don't even know what's in that one. I got all kinds of stuff here. Those are light timers for my grow room. I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, it's a CO2 generator for my greenhouse. 5 fine microphones. I'm not sure. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, it's a new boom mic. Yeah, it's a handheld microphone. So I got a lot of stuff to go through and go over in the reviews. Those will be on, each one will be on different channels that I have. I have a DIY electric vehicles. I love doing DIY stuff. I've got home energy. I install and design solar, wind, geothermal, hydro, and hydroelectric systems for housing. And got a little bit of everything going on. I hate sitting on my butt since I lost my medical card after my heart attack and open heart surgery, and I was put on disability, and I cannot stand to sit on my ass. So I try to stay busy and get this going. But anyway, this video is mainly just telling you about the change over to Pilot Car, or to PilotBoss. I think all the links have changed now to where Tim should be getting all your emails. I know he's going to enjoy the 3 a.m. phone calls asking how you set up a high pole. I've had many of those, actually. The all night text messaging from all over the country, Canada, asking questions about the service or how you do something online or what kind of invoices you use. That's all Tim's problem now. So I wish him luck. I'm going to be here as long as I can. I know when I had my last surgery, it was about 3 weeks before they allowed me to have my computer back in my room with me. After my open heart surgery, I spent 6 weeks in intensive care, 2 weeks in cardio care, and then 2 weeks in a rehab home before allowed to come home. But while I was there, I had hoses out of my chest, I had oxygen going, I had IVs everywhere. They allowed me to get back on the computer while in the hospital, and because I was in college at Umpqua Community College here in Oregon, and taking a class in green energy, and so I could continue and finish and get my certificate. It was not a diploma class; it was a certificate class, but I did get my certificate. But I did most of my homework while I was laying in the hospital. So, but it was about, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks before they allowed me to bring the computer into the room. And at that time, they were actually getting me out of bed, and I was walking a few steps a day. But everything, I'm still here. Doctor said I wouldn't live long enough to see 60, and I'm now 64. So I've outdid that, and I think I might be around a little bit longer. My cardiologist just bought a brand new BMW, so I know he's got to make the payments on it. And I've got very good insurance. So anyway, I wish Tim the best of luck with PilotBoss. I will be here to help and answer all your questions. You can still email me directly right through the channel, and it comes to my personal email addresses. You can post on the channel. I'll answer them as fast as I can. Tim is taking over the pilotcar.com website, and he's going to be taking over the Pilot Car Map Facebook page. He's now administrator on it. I am too. I'm there helping him with that one because he's got other things going also with PilotBoss and his other things that he's got going. So I wish you all the luck in the world. I wish you the best. Please keep in touch. I'll be watching over everything for as long as I can. You guys have a great day. I've loved doing these. I'm going to try to continue doing the videos for Pilot Car. I know there's been a few requests for ones on mapping software for doing Pilot Car work. And I'm going to try. I've got some maps are in the mail now coming to me to review and show you guys what they are. There's a couple new GPS packets out there, or a GPS 7-inch screen GPS from Garmin that, from what I understand, it even beeps when you're you set your perimeters for your load, okay, and it will tell you if the overpass you're coming to or not is lower than your perimeters. If you set you've got to load this 15.5, so you set your perimeters on your deal at 15.8, and the bridge is 15.7, it'll beep and show the height of that bridge. So you'll know to either slow down, so the trailer's not doing this when you're going under it, or doing up and over. So it's incredible. It's been listed, and from what I understand, all of the height of the bridges have been entered because of oversized load pilot cars, okay, running route surveys. They've gone back through, they find that when the city or the state or the feds put up the overpass and they put up the sign saying that, it's usually not exact. Trust me. And you do not want to trust the new laser high poles. Okay, they're getting better, but they're not perfect yet. I've seen two right now that were used. They were $3,000 a piece, and it still missed the height by almost 3 inches. The high pole hit, and the laser did not beep or error or sound. So be careful with them if that's what you're using. Don't trust them 100%. Always use the high pole backup. I'm just saying, it's just better that way. But anyway, you guys take care. I hope to see you soon, and we'll get to these reviews of this equipment here within the next day or two. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.